Hello Boundless citizens, it's Boundmore here, and this is a new project of mine which I call Boundless Fortnightly. I'm not sure about the format just yet, but I'm sure I want to start doing videos different than my usual instructive and guide-like ones. And I aim at being more regular in doing them, sharing my reaction to what happens around the game, its community, and of course during my playing time. So, welcome to episode 1 of season 1, where season means videos made the same year. And us still being in early stages of 2023 made me think of starting something new. Therefore, season 1 starts here. I will start with this post here because it reminded me that this is the year for Boundless Revival. Time sure flies. It's been roughly half a year since we got the monumental news, and we are edging closer to the long-awaited restart of game development. Still, considering the timeline given by new owners, however unprecise it might be, I want to remind everyone that there is still some distance to go. I don't expect any breaking news before summer, by which time the dev team will have been assembled, probably. Any real development will most likely bring fruit closer to the end of year. First big update going live at Christmas would be a great gift, I think, although I would obviously welcome earlier dates. I hope we might get a short-term roadmap too. Not real complex and ironed out plan, but a short list of a few things that will be worked on next, just to give us some idea. I sure expect the almost finished melee weapon update go live first. I played with the new toys on testing server long ago and I very much liked it. Most importantly though, this update introduces local universes, which can become important milestone for Boundless. I know there is some anxiety around it among players, but it might really help to kickstart the game, or should I say, re-kickstart. Then there is decision to be made about financial model for Boundless, and let me remind you that Monty said that nothing is off the table. Will Boundless become a monthly subscription game or free to play? Or maybe it can remain the same, a straightforward sale, simply cheaper and more affordable. Let me know your thoughts on it and I shall move on to other forum musings, while you consider liking and subscribing if you'd like this kind of boundless news and updates in the future. So, the forums. My attention was caught by this poll lately. I found it very interesting. I suppose we all knew that the Boundless community is more on the mature side, but here we have actual proof. No matter how small the sample, it is some kind of data at least if it comes to the active forum users, which also means active regular players including some veterans. There are a lot of replays here. Rolando's observation here made my day the most. Good question indeed. On less positive note, the GTG network has gone inactive. Looks like Nick is on a hiatus again. It did happen before and he has come back then eventually, and I hope that's gonna be the case this time as well. GTG has become one of my main places to go over time, both in game, be it hunting, shopping or farming, and outside of game. They're such a cool bunch to hang with on Discord, to be true. For now the network is closed, although some salves and builds can still be running on remaining fuel and some players still keep their portals open there. So there is some connectivity I think left, like access to farms and such. Meantime, Vikings network took place of GTG in the TNT main hub. That was my discovery after a 2 weeks break I took mid-February, and I decided to explore it. I was happy to see they have an experienced farm, and I quickly planted a few of my alts there. Currently, I am during a slow burn period, recovering after Christmas New Year burnout. Whenever I hit such state, I don't do any excessive projects or activities and simply focus on logging in daily with all my 6 alts for experience bonuses. I don't have any precise idea what to do, and I focus on collecting experience chests from the day before and do some little things to hit 10,000 experience and earn another iron XP chest for the next day. I usually need 20 to 30 minutes to go through my alts. Sometimes I stay on a bit longer, look around, wave to random fellow Ursians or admire the views. Just look at this sweet blue sunset on Grovidia's T. I also rediscovered the feats and objectives. Whenever I see one of them being close to completion, I pin them and keep an eye on their progress. I wouldn't necessarily try to finish them right away, but seeing them on screen makes me remember to do something towards them on the side of my main daily goals. So I have been progressing my alts slowly over last weeks without any pressures in a shape of self-imposed deadlines and targets. For example, this alt of mine here, Peter Spitter, serves me as a water breaker for one of my building projects. Every day I log in here, collect the experience iron chest, and then clear this lake until I hit 10k experience. Although unlike with other alts, I don't use teaching pi here, so it takes a bit more time. But I care more about keeping my tools longer here, hence the persisting pi on. Anyways, I am not under any pressure to get this project finished as fast as possible, so I combine the daily experience task with slowly pushing the project forward with little fuss. By the way, here's how the lake and area around looked like before I started removing water. I still don't have a very precise idea of how I want to transform the place, only a general concept of what goes where. For now, I'm sure I want to shave off water 2 plots deep along the lake, and I know where I will start to place the first building here. You will see soon enough as I will report on any significant progress. I certainly start feeling the itch again, so I expect another building surge starting soon, although I might go and add more storages in my town first rather than work on the lake project. I still have plenty stuff waiting in Reclaim, as well as temporary dump sites for all hunters and miners jobs. So I think I should really take care of it before I get jumped in more shit. That will be it for this episode, a humble but important start to a whole new series. As the old saying goes, a 1,000-mile journey starts with the first step. So, I invite you to join the fortnightly journey, and if you like this kind of periodic reports based on tidbits around Boundless gameplay, news and forums, please subscribe, like and comment, and I will see you in the next one soon. And as always, remember to stay boundless.